Hey, what's up, guys? TYVM coming back at you. Another farming video. Going to go Gold Coast, the Gold Coast. So, this area has been mapped out accordingly. There may be a few surprise nodes that I haven't picked up because somebody beat me to the punch and it didn't respawn in time. So let's go ahead and get into it here. It's going to be a little bit longer video. I'm going to go over a few more things. I'm just going to mount up and run through this. That way you can see the lay of the land and type of NPCs. Kind of get a feel for it. A little rough. So I'm going to show you basically what gets people discouraged first. Okay? Simple chests. That's number one. We want to avoid them. It's just, there's nothing going to be inside of it that's going to be worth your time. Okay? Number two, falling to your death. That's going to be another very, very annoying thing. And going to be also costly because you're going to repair. Another thing is nodes like I'm doing now that are just kind of, you know, mid to pretty far apart. See, I'm riding and I'm riding and I'm riding. Finally coming to one. But then, if you look ahead, there's nothing. Okay. So you have to fine-tune and groom, trim the fat of your route. Okay. Now the way I do things is what you could produce per hour, right? Because an hour of farming at a time is a lot, really, and it's enough. You know, move on to something else. And list, right, or refine them. Look, I'm at the end. Okay, another thing. Oh, I'm about to die, right? Okay, that will be annoying. Dying, falling your death, and nodes falling far apart, and the simple chests. Okay, so those four things are going to just discourage you from farming. And next thing you know, we have no money. And next thing you know, you have no sales. Next thing you know, we're on you for dues, which is exactly what we don't want to happen. These videos are to educate you of the potential to make money and to get you levels, etc. So, you know, take advantage of these videos. There's not a whole lot of GMs, general or guild masters that are doing this. So take advantage of this. We most certainly want you to get out here and farm, even if it means taking our spot, so to say, if we're farming at some point. We at King Dean, we want to see the guild be successful, and that includes you going here and there and picking up nodes and, you know, getting some valuable materials. That's the whole purpose here. We're not trying to, you know, get you guys into slavery and working for us, but, you know, the better you do, obviously, we're going to do better. So the premise is to continue with player development and investing in guild members. You have invested in us, so we will do our best to provide a great guild, great service, and continue to just rock it. We're going to continue to come up with new, better ways, competitive ways to bring more money to the guild and, you know, be a more solidified future compared to some of the guilds that are just, you know, they get a guild trader one week and next week they don't, and then you don't ever know if they're going to get one again. Inconsistency, and, you know. So again, this is Gold Coast, and if you can kind of follow here, it's kind of like a zigzag pattern, right? Like, almost like making Z's across the land. That seemed to be the best course of action while going here. So again, if you're in combat, you can't see the nodes. So you get yourself out of combat, Okay, then you kind of tell where you need to go, right? Reminder that this cannot work necessarily, or it can't work as good until you've mapped it out yourself. So, first step, travel to Gold Coast. Second step, farm, or yeah, go ahead and do a rough draft farm. That way you can map. So then once you've farmed it once, from say northwest to southeast, or southeast to northwest, and kind of like a straight and a zigzag pattern all the way through, then you can fine tune this route and decide what's the most proper way to get it. Now, here's the most important thing, right? We need to figure out what exactly is being produced. My estimates are going to be between 40 and 50K. Every time that I've come out here, there is nobody here. I'm starting to think that we may be the only hardcore farming guild out there. Everybody else is getting a check out or getting their credit cards out and just buying the game, paying to win. We really don't want you to do that. Anybody can pay to win. Not everybody can strategically farm, strategically sell, strategically item flip, and do it the hard way. And do it in my opinion, do it the right way. So these videos and this guild as a whole is to show you how to do things the right way. We all make mistakes. We all, do stuff that we regret. I myself included. But another thing, the guild is, we want to be closer. We've obviously money. When it comes to money, people kind of tense up and really put up barriers. But we can become more transparent. We're slowly becoming more social, and we feel that becoming a little bit more social, people will try to go the extra mile for the guild. And we've seen a drastic difference in the last 2 months. People are making friends, real life instances of people helping each other out, getting each other through tough times. So that's another purpose of the guild, is to make it more about than just the game, right? So off topic, but try to get back to the route here. I've got some some nodes that I haven't mapped and picked up, which is great. Anytime that you see that, then you're going to add them to this map here. Okay, so you're just going to sneak in between the two big cities. All right, go all the way from coast to coast. Find the best route that you think is going to work for you, and we're going to go. Our goal is to be 50K an hour. That seems to be a very common trend in a lot of zones, is trying to get to that 50K an hour. Now, this is another great recommendation. Do not refine the raw mats unless you have maxed that particular skill, crafting skill. So if you have 50 blacksmithing, do the rubedite, do the iron. If you have 50 jewelry crafting, which you need to get that immediately because of money making in it, then go ahead and do the platinum. Go ahead and do the silver. Same thing with the woodworking. Same thing. If you want to do some enchanting, get that thing up there. Get the alchemy up there. Get the cooking up there. Folks, there's money to be made. And the more time that you don't have money, the more likely you'll stop playing the game. And with that said, we'll pick up this last new node, and we'll say thank you. And we appreciate you taking the time and watching the videos. Take care. Thanks.